Alright guys, what's going on? Another instant reaction video here, and the Giants lost to the Cardinals 27-21, and it was just such a sloppy game all around. Yeah, I think the weather had something to do with it. You might be able to even hear the rain from my window in this video right now, but it was very rainy out. Not the best conditions, but still, both teams had to play in those conditions, so they shouldn't have affected the Giants more than the Cardinals. There was drop passes, just sacks. Daniel Jones fumbling the ball, Daniel Jones throwing. I mean, he had one interception, which is an improvement, but it was a bad interception. Just not a good game. Let's start out with the defense here, because they were the first issue, per se. So, yeah, the defense was bad in the beginning. Chase Edmonds, though. Shout out Chase Edmonds, because he went to my school. He was a senior when I was a freshman. So, yeah, I got to see him play for 1 year, and he was, like, the best football player there in a very long time, maybe, like, ever. So, yeah, it was good to see him. It was good to see him score 3 touchdowns in what was basically his homecoming, even though they play in New Jersey, technically, New York, homecoming. So, it was good to see that. If someone was going to score 3 touchdowns against the Giants, if I had to choose one person, it would probably be him. So that was nice. But besides that, defense was terrible. But back to the point, the defense was terrible. The defense was not playing well. They adjusted. They played a little bit better down the stretch. They kept Kyler Murray in check from throwing the ball down the field. The Cardinals were just really running. They didn't need to throw the ball down the field. Actually, instead of saying they kept Kyler Murray in check, they didn't need to, because they were just running the ball. So there was almost no need for them to, take these deep shots and risk an interception. Offensively, Daniel Jones, ball security, just not turning over the ball, whether that be fumbles or interceptions. I don't know what's going on with the fumbles. They got to work on that. Just in practice, do whatever you got to do to keep this guy holding onto the ball. Yeah, there were a ton of sacks today. That Cardinals defensive line was getting pressure, but Jones he's got to have more pocket awareness, because the fumbles are bad. Good to see Saquon back. He didn't have a crazy game, but he got a touchdown. He must have tweaked his ankle a little bit or something, but then he came back in. So hopefully he's fine. I guess we'll keep an eye on that. Evan Ingram, just the hands have been an issue in the past. They're a little bit of an issue today. Yeah, it's raining. I get that, but still, there were some passes. I mean, there was one big pass that he dropped. The other one was like, it wouldn't have even been a gain, so it's kind of like whatever. But he's got to work on his hands. In the play calling, let's just get to that. The coaching, the play calling. I've been very quiet on Shermer, calling out Shermer. I've just said, okay, he's a new coach here, but listen, he's not a new coach anymore. I think I've given him more than enough time, and I think he needs to step it up. Bottom line is, he needs to step it up. Calling a draw play on, 3rd and 18, when you're trying to come back in the game, it was like 3 or 4 minutes left or something. What the heck is my sync doing? Okay. I don't know what that was. Maybe it's because of the rain. Maybe I should check that out after. But the play calling, just not great. It's bad. It needs to improve, because I feel like this team does have the ability to win. They have players that can play. Yeah, the defense isn't great, but they made adjustments. What is going on? They made adjustments in that second quarter and throughout that second half. Special teams had that block, so just shout out to special teams, Michael Thomas, for that. But it's the play calling, I think, is really, really big issue. Yeah, they could use better players on defense for sure, but I think those players can play, and I think they would be able to perform better with better play calling. And same thing goes for the offense. I mean, that offense has a lot of weapons. So, I mean, yeah, they don't have OBJ, but Golden Tate, Darius Slayton, Evan Ingram, Saquon Barkley, that's decent. Okay, that is a decent receiving corps. I mean, look, even compared to Arizona, no offense Arizona, no offense Larry Fitzgerald, one of the best wide receivers ever. So mad respect to Larry Fitzgerald, but the other guys they have out there, you know what I mean, and wide receiver out there, I think the Giants do have a better receiving corps. So just to say that. But Chase Edmonds, Dave Johnson, good players. No shade, but they just got to step up. And that missed kick by Rosas, I felt nervous because of the conditions when he went to kick that. I was wondering if they were going to go for it because of the rain, but they decided to kick it, and it went off the upright, and that changed the game right there, because their approach would have changed down the stretch there. And yeah, it's tough. It would have been a tie game if he hit that going into the late fourth quarter there. So I guess that's it for this video. It doesn't look, you lose to the Cardinals, I don't care how bad the NFC East is, it doesn't look good. It's not, it's the rest of the season. I don't want to say, oh, the rest of the season isn't looking great because of one loss, but no. This gets people talking about the coaching. I'll say that for sure. This isn't Gettleman's fault. I think Gettleman put a good team out there, a pretty decent team out there, but the play calling, this is what needs to be talked about more. Alright guys, that's all I got. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Peace out.